Hey everybody, this is Brandon Ford, and Made for TV March continues with Mother, May I Sleep with Danger. And what would Made for TV March be without Tori Spelling in this 1996 cult classic, co-starring Ivan Sergey? This is one I haven't seen in a long time, I have to say, probably upwards of 10 years. So you will have to forgive me if I'm a little fuzzy on the details. But anywho, I am watching a DVD-R actually. It's a rip from Encore that I recorded with my DVD recorder way back when. So, yeah, this is an old disc, but hopefully it still works. Anyway, let's get the plugs out of the way. Please check me out on Amazon.com by typing in Brandon Ford. You can find my books in paperback and Kindle editions. You could also find my stuff in audiobook format by going to Audible and typing in Brandon Ford. I have 9 titles up right now. And you can follow me on Instagram at writer Brandon Ford. And lastly, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, critiques, opinions, recommendations, suggestions for movies for me to do commentaries for in the near future, please feel free to email me directly at blindragepod81@gmail.com. Now, if you want to watch along with me, I'm sure you will have absolutely no trouble whatsoever finding this one on YouTube. So, and I think it's also on Prime. So, all right, we are going to begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh my god. This is 96, and this was, I think, my favorite time for TV movies. I remember I was in, this came out in September, toward the end of September of 96, so I was in 10th grade. But, I remember around 94, made for TV movies became something of a weekly thing, and it wasn't something that they had been for a while, I don't think. And because of the success of Death of a Cheerleader, which was aimed more at a teenage audience, there became a slew of made-for-TV movies that were aimed at a teenage demographic. And I remember in the years to follow, in particular, 95, 96, there was a slew of movies every week. Every Monday was movie night on NBC. There was some good stuff too. Tori became something of a go-to girl for these movies. Although I don't think she did that many for NBC. I know she did some for ABC. CBS, I don't know. But yeah, then she later started doing movies for Lifetime and the Hallmark Channel. And but yeah, this was a fun time because we had Death of a Cheerleader, we had Fall into Darkness, which was really cool for me because it was the first time I'd ever seen any of the young adult books that I'd read in school adapted for the small screen. I was going to say, the big screen, but adapted into a movie. But so that was really cool, and that was a good one. And we had She Cried No, which was later reissued on DVD as Freshman Fall, and Dying to Belong, and No One Would Tell, and um, a lot of them were actually released on DVD too, which was good. The Secret, which was released on DVD as The Killing Secret. The one had Soleil Moon Frye and Ari Myers. So, but yeah, it was cool because you had something good to watch every week. And I say good, being a relative term. I've been really overaxing this one, I remember. Oh, I was looking at the Wikipedia for this page, and it said, oh my God, Jesus Christ. This is, you know, bad as in, you know, bad, and, bad as in horrible at the same time, because the acting is abysmal, and Tori hasn't even made it onto the screen, which is ironic. But it's kind of violent. I don't remember it being this violent. I remember him being very crazy and overacting a lot, but I don't remember it being this severe. But I was reading on Wikipedia that I think this must have been written wrong, or somebody must have gotten some misinformation, because it said that the movie was supposed to be a theatrical release, but they couldn't find a distributor. Now, there's nothing about the way this movie looks, there's nothing about the actors, there's nothing about the way it's written, anything that suggests this is anything more than a TV movie. I think, because this was based on a novel, which I tried to read but couldn't get into because it was so poorly written. It was really bad. I think that more than likely, whoever the publisher was trying to, or whoever bought the film rights for the novel, was trying to have was trying to get it made into a major film, and was having trouble with getting some studios to pick it up. That's what I think. I sincerely doubt that they were suggesting or seriously considering releasing this in theaters. Tori Spelling in a lead film in a major movie, that just was not going to happen. Oh, and co-ed Call Girl. That was another good one that she was in that I liked. That was another Monday night movie, I'm pretty sure. But it was all about NBC. It was all about NBC with these movies. And like I say during an earlier commentary, it always kind of irked me that these are referred to as Lifetime movies, when they were made by the three major stations, and NBC made some of the best ones. So, and did I mention Friends till the End? Because if I didn't, I should have. But like I said, some of these have been released on DVD, but there's a good chunk of really good ones that haven't. And Fall in the Darkness was only released on DVD overseas in the UK. See, I'm not looking at the screen, obviously, but I remember she's wearing a really bad wig in the beginning because Ivan Sergei's character convinces her to cut her hair and bleach it so she looks like she really does, basically. But also, another little nugget of information that I came across while I was perusing the Wikipedia page was the DVD of the movie that Tori Spelling she started campaigning for the movie to be released on DVD in 2004, and it didn't happen until 2011, and I didn't even know anything about this, but I did know that it was on DVD, and it was released by Sony, and I remember it was pretty pricey. It was like $17.49, and that's the markdown price way back when. And this was on Amazon, like maybe, I don't know, 5 years ago or something like that. So I didn't bother with it because I'm not going to pay that much for a TV movie, especially when I have a copy on DVD-R. But Mill Creek reissued the DVD, and I think it was 2017 or something like that, as a double feature with the quote-unquote remake of Mother May I Sleep with Danger as a double feature. And just right before I started recording, I went over to Amazon to check it out, and they have it for only $8.50 or something like that. So yeah, I picked that one up, even though I tried to watch the quote-unquote remake of Mother May I Sleep with Danger, and it was painful. And not only was it painful, but it was not at all Mother May I Sleep with Danger. It was a fucking vampire story, and a lesbian vampire story. They were clearly cashing in on the title, and that's it, because by that time this had become a cult film, as did Death of a Cheerleader. And I think they wanted to, cash in on that, like I said. And by getting Tori to play the mom in it, and Ivan Sergei, I don't remember who the hell he plays in it, but he's in it as well. So yeah, they tried to capitalize on that, and James Franco, I don't know if he wrote the original script or he came up with the idea, but yeah, he was involved, and it was not good at all. I doubt I got very, very far into it because it was pretty painful, as I think most of the more recent Lifetime movies are. And yeah, and just a couple of years ago, they did a remake, and that was for the 20th anniversary, I think, of Mother May I Sleep with Danger, because that came out in 2016, and 2019 marked the 25th anniversary of Death of a Cheerleader, Tori's most famous TV movie, I think. And so yeah, they remade that, and I tried to watch it on, I didn't even know anything about it because I don't watch Lifetime. So I don't even know how the hell I found out about it, actually. Um, but I tried to watch it on YouTube, and it was really really painful. I mean, the original was cheesy as all hell, and you know, not good by any stretch of the imagination, but this was just unwatchable, I think. And it seemed to follow the exact same story because it was based on a true story, and it tried to play up the actual events. They tried to play it up as more as a retelling of the actual events as opposed to a remake of the original, even though it is very close to the remake. I mean, to the original. But from what I saw or what I could withstand, they were just essentially um, rewritten versions of the exact same scenes. It was very very similar, just with tweaked dialogue and a lot worse acting. Totally wooden. And yeah, and as of this recording, um, I know I just said I don't watch Lifetime, and I don't, but sometimes they will play ads for things coming to Lifetime or being shown on Lifetime on other networks. So as of now, they are gearing up for the release of Ruby, the adaptation of the novel that was written by the one of the authors who wrote under V.C. Andrews' name. So, because this wasn't, even though it's in the ads, it's referred to as V.C. Andrews' Ruby, but it's not V.C. Andrews' Ruby because V.C. Andrews didn't write Ruby. V.C. Andrews was dead. But I bring that up because Flowers in the Attic was the last Lifetime movie that I remember really liking, because I thought it was a very faithful adaptation to the book, and I thought the kids did really well. I thought Heather Graham was awful. Ellen Burstyn. But yeah, I didn't really care about the other movies so much. I just wanted to see what they had done to Flowers, and I thought they did a pretty good job. So, anywho, back to Mother May I Sleep with Danger. So this is another obsessive love story. It is for sure the stuff of made-for-TV movie fodder. There are so many of these, and they were, or on the Wikipedia page, it said that there were some comparisons to the movie Fear with Mark Wahlberg and Reese Witherspoon, which was released earlier in the year, and I think must have been a financial success. I actually saw Fear in theaters during a sneak preview. And it said that it follows the same arc as Fear. Which I can say yes and no. Yes and no, because, in this one, it's the overbearing mother who wants to control everything, and in Fear, it's overbearing father. And in this, she's rebelling against the mother. She rebels against the father in fear. Um, you don't really get that, or Mark Wahlberg's character doesn't really get that many second chances. He gets the one, which I thought was absurd after he almost fucking killed her friend. But according to Wikipedia, sh he he oh, stalker much? Um, yeah. So apparently, according to Wikipedia, and I don't remember this because I really don't remember this movie at all. I just remember the end. I just remember seeing the clips of the end and really looking forward to it. Because when you're a kid, you're stupid. And you think things are better than they are, or think things are better than they're going to be. When I saw it, I didn't think it was as good as I had hoped or had anticipated it was going to be at all. But I do remember being I do remember being I do remember I can't get finish this thought because I'm distracted. I just scoffed like he slammed the door in my face. What was I saying? I do remember that fuck, what's the word I'm looking for? I thought it looked really cool, the dock scene where the violent confrontation where she smacks him with the paddle and throws him in the water. I was like, oh shit, that looks good. And that was like a 2-second moment from the movie, but because of that, I couldn't wait for it. There should be like this huge box set of all the NBC TV movies. That would be awesome. On Blu-ray. Yeah. You campaign for that one, Tori. I was just in the neighborhood, really. Oh, he sent her flowers. Okay, so she's got daddy issues. Yeah, you were.
wasn't sending you away. I want to get closer.
Uh-oh.
I want to get close to you too. I love you so much.
Oh, God. Oh, please stop. Okay, that's enough. Yeah, that's good. That's great. Cut. Cut. Okay. Jesus Christ. I was just thinking of the made for TV leads. Um, or, yeah. Because, there was always a group. It was primarily the actresses and actresses of who were either known for being on shows some years earlier or shows at the time. But um, Tori was among one of the most prolific, and she did a lot of made-for-TV movies, and she was known, I remember, for a time as the queen of made-for-TV movies because she did them with such regularity. She was always working, and she always had a new movie. And you know, a lot of them I've forgotten, and I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that so many of them aren't on DVD. You can't get them anymore.
Plagues and famines. I mean, whatever happened to good old-fashioned family medicine? I just think that it's something that I've got to do. It's something that I've been given an opportunity to put back some good. You're turning me into an oil slick. Sorry, I just want to keep your body perfect. Hardly perfect. Come on. It's the truth.
This acting is so bad.
Why are you laughing?
And I think Ivan is worse than she is.
Sometimes you get so serious. I am serious. I mean, you're so close to the perfect woman. I'll never be perfect.
And for some reason, her dialogue seems to be ADR'd, a lot of it.
Have you ever thought how you'd look as a blonde? You would be spectacular. I think you're trying to turn me into something that I'm not. Sexy, beautiful, hot. So incredibly hot.
Oh my God.
My mom would have a conniption. Your mother's jealous. She's always going to try to keep you down. Shut up. My mom does not want to keep me down. You want me to prove it? Yeah, Mom. Kevin and I want to come for a visit this weekend. Yeah. Okay, great. What? No. Mom, you don't have to worry about the cooking. Okay. Oh, and Mom, I'm gonna have a surprise for you.
Yeah, I remember this look that she has with her hair after she takes the wig off, of course, was her trademark look for a lot of years after that. I mean, like, she still has the platinum blonde hair, at least I think so, but she grew it out a little bit. I remember
Thank you.
I remember one Christmas, my cousin showed up at a family gathering. She was always had long dark hair, and she showed up at a family gathering with this exact same haircut, and she looked like a totally different person. It was so weird, and she didn't keep it either.
Come on, bud, dance. What? Love is making you too serious. Or maybe you need to take a little breathing room. So intense.
You're gonna get to see
You know,
Lachlan
his sister
Monroe
actually come out with a guy who
shortly,
wants to live his life. I don't know, I think he just wants to dominate it.
and
He loves me.
he's someone I used to see all the time in bit parts.
Why, he's just weird.
A lot of it was TV movies and stuff. And then he was in Freddy vs. Jason.
You know,
And then he just dropped off. I don't know what the hell he's doing these days.
culture. Sorry.
I think that's the guy right there that was just asking her to drive down to the game. I think he is the friend from Fear who Mark Wahlberg kills. I can't remember his name right now. But yeah, they did say in Wikipedia, because there was that correlation between the plots, and in addition to that, they have an actor from Fear who is in this.
Officer?
I see your driver's license and registration, please.
Yes, sir.
I think that's him.
I'm sorry, officer. I've been away for a couple of years, and I guess the closer I get to home, I just...
Son,
Yeah, that's
you're
him.
doing 60 in a 40 zone.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry about that. I guess it was pressing it.
Mr. Shane, you aware your operator's license expires this week?
Yes, sir. I've been working in Alaska. I'm coming back to get all my affairs in order to start school at midterm.
To Tars School?
Okay. I'm gonna let this go with a warning. I want you to slow it down. You hear me, Kevin?
Yes, sir. Definitely. I appreciate it. Thanks.
There seems to be some confusion.
What are you confused about?
Admissions is holding an application for the fall term from another person who claims to be Kevin Shane.
It's such a common name. I know. There's a Kevin Shane back in Meredith. Drives a record. Everyone's always calling me up, waking me up. Can I come tow him out of a ditch?
Well, this Kevin Shane submitted your high school transcripts.
My transcripts.
This is also a trope with made for TV movies, or
Sure, that makes sense. A couple of months ago, I put in for a supplemental scholarship. Looks like some idiot screwed up, sent them over here by mistake.
or thrillers in general, where you have a villain who murders somebody and then assumes their identity, and then goes from person to person, changing who they are by taking the identity of the most recent. So he's taken the identity of Lachlan Monroe's character, who his previous girlfriend was dating.
Chance to enjoy the place without all the kids and jet ski. don't you let me help you find something more reliable?
I like my car. Besides, it's finally paid off. Kevin says it just needs some timing adjustments.
Well, whatever Kevin says, I am not taking you off my auto club card.
You know, if you decide to come up...
Here, just bring these.
These? Yeah. Kevin's always talking about making some big dinner. Last summer, he was a sous chef at some resort in Aspen.
I thought he
A
said he
sous
was
chef.
I don't know.
A sous,
Maybe it was
not a
just
sous chef, but a sous chef.
He must have known it was takeout.
No, he thought it was great.
I can make a reservation at Saddle Restaurant.
You don't have to put on the act anymore. I know that you hate him.
When did I ever say that?
Look, Mom, this is the first guy who truly gets me. He understands me.
Now,
He wants me
her dialogue sounds normal
volunteer with him next summer in Guatemala.
here for the most part.
Guatemala? What about China? Honey, you work so hard.
I think she was doing. I think she was kind of doing baby
What's the point
voice.
of studying languages when people are incapable of real communication?
Honey, this doesn't sound like you at all.
Yeah, well, it is me. I guess you better get used to it.
Hey, Ben.
Jessica, what are you doing here?
I know you. If you're not with your patients, you're on your boats.
Hi. Something wrong?
I hope not. It's probably nothing, but I need some information.
How can I help?
Well, you're still with CareShare, right?
Yes, why?
Well, Laurel's been seeing a young man, and the relationship.
So now we have.
Find out more about it.
Okay, yeah. Some sleuthing going on. Another trope of the made for TV thriller and the thriller in general.
As far as I know, there's never been a Shane on the board.
Well, not anymore. He died in a skiing accident last year.
Well, it couldn't be care share. There hasn't been a board vacancy in 3 years.
It's a gold card. Yeah, Shane. That is the name as it appears on the card. Kevin Shane. My mother's maiden name. Yeah, Vickery. As in Vickery Dickory Dock.
I knew he was going to say that. Oh my god, how did I know that? Probably because I saw the stupid movie before.
Well, if you can pull it up on the computer, then we can go over the last charge records. Yeah, that might help. Yeah. Thursday in Whistler. No, that was me. I've been on the road.
So how did he get the real Kevin Shane's credit card information and all this shit?
So what is the last charge record that you showed?
And his school transcripts?
Reservation.
And his mother's maiden. How did he get all this?
Where? The Motor Inn. Tomorrow. Hey, Kevin. Oh, man, Kevin Shane.
Billy Jones.
Billy Jones.
Well, you changed. What's different?
No, not much. Oh, my hair.
So what, are you staying here?
No, I'm working. Maintenance and stuff.
So what made you move to Seattle?
Finally decided I want a first-class education. This seems like the place to be.
Oh, that's good, man. Just never got the impression you're on the college track.
Yeah.
Hey, look, be a buddy and grab the rest of our bags from the Jeep, huh?
Yeah, I remember this part because he thinks that Ivan is on the staff, so he starts treating him like a fucking peasant. And he makes him fetch him things while he's in the room.
If you need anything, hang around for the grad bash.
Yeah. After my family died, I just packed my Jeep and left.
Weren't you already admitted to college?
Yeah, but I just kind of needed some time for myself, you know? Oh, now I'm ready to get back.
All right, the man is back. We gotta celebrate.
The first thing I'm gonna do is hit the shower and get rid of this roadblock. Hey, Billy, whatever happened to that girl, Erin Meadows?
Beats me.
So, you know, where'd she end up? I mean, weren't you trying to get into her shorts or something?
Get into her shorts.
I'm just a kid.
So what happened? Did she show up?
I just told you I don't know.
All right. Hey, Billy, you want to throw me some shampoo? It's in my shaving kit. Billy, come on. Today.
Now, Lachlan Monroe is a big guy, and Ivan is not. I would like to know how he disposed of Lachlan Monroe's body.
Those gals are put some locker rooms to shame, Mom.
Go, girls.
Help? Oh, I miss Kevin.
Honey, I wasn't going to say anything, but we need to talk about Kevin.
Oh my God, we need to talk about Kevin. That's so funny.
Who is he? What do you really know about him?
Wants to know.
For those of you who don't know, I was referring to the novel and the movie
There's just
adaptation.
some things that don't add up. Things that Kevin told me about himself and his family.
That's so funny. We need to talk
His
about
level of
Kevin.
insecurity tends to embellish.
I'm not talking about embellishment.
Look, I think he's doing amazingly well considering his whole family was wiped out.
This is about his family. I saw Dr. Zola today, and he told me something about it.
You've been snooping, right?
Laurel, please.
There's no, you know what, you seem to forget that we had a bargain here. And look, you're still trying to run my life.
He's burying him? Oh my God. And he's burning the rest of his shit, I guess. Yeah, I think it's really interesting that they cut to him putting the last of the dirt on the grave, and they completely gloss over, you know, him getting him out of the hotel room, into the car, out of the car, into the grave. A huge guy like Lachlan Monroe and a little guy like Ivan Sergey.
Hello?
I miss you, baby.
I miss you too.
Please come home. I'm so miserable on your way.
As soon as I can get out of here.
I got a surprise for you when you get back.
And Kevin, I love you.
I love you too.
I love you, Kevin Shane.
Oh God. As ridiculous as this whole movie is, there's just one particularly ridiculous moment towards the end when they're having their fight, or it gets physical, and Ivan screams something like about how he loves her and he wants the whole world to know. And I remember even way back when I first saw this, thinking, what?
Is it expensive?
Did he really just say that?
Gotta deal with these people.
It's perfect.
And there's trails everywhere. You can run, you can study in peace.
It is awfully far out.
But that's the whole point. So how do they can't be seen? Huh? What? What is it? Too small? You don't like the color? I mean, tell me. I'll paint it. I'll fix it. I'll drywall it.
No, I kind of feel like you're pushing.
You think? See, I don't know exactly.
High standards.
Oh,
Is that it?
oh.
No, nothing I ever do is good enough for you.
No. I love everything that you do.
I love.
Look, I'm just now getting a sense of who I am. It just feels so impulsive.
I know. I should be a little more hang loose, but if I would hold back the way I feel about you, then I would explode. You don't want me to go climb a tower with a gun, or do you?
Oh.
No. I wouldn't want you to do that.
You can go home anytime you want.
I'm just too cautious.
No, you're not. I mean, it's fine. We got so much time. We got all the time in the world.
Oh, please don't make out anymore. I was gonna say, this reminded me of, well, there's a movie that came out, what was it, like, some years after this. It was, I think, straight to video movie with Tara Reid called Devil's Pond. That's kind of similar to this in that she marries the wrong guy, or a guy who turns out to be not what she expects. And after they get married, he holds her captive in this remote area
Oh, the food looks great.
in a cabin.
No, about an hour.
Oh, hey, did the phone guy show up today?
Oh, yeah. Still something screwy with the wiring.
And I think the cabin is similar.
More days. I really don't like being on this far without a phone. No.
Is her mother still doing this sleuthing? I don't know what the fuck's going on. Thankfully, you really don't need to focus too much to really grasp a movie like this. I really wonder how many of these movies, if any, Tori took seriously at the time of their production and thought, you know,
If I see her,
Don't give me that nonsense, you know.
and thought, oh, this is going to be one of my best performances or my best performance. This is finally going to get me some accolades. This is going to get me some attention as an actress. I'm going to win a primetime Emmy for this bitch.
I don't know what your game is, but I'm going to make sure that Laurel knows you're a liar.
Laurel and I are in love. Both of us would rather die than let you come between that love.
Mm.
You know, I told my mom how you love to cook, and and I thought maybe next time she comes up, you could do something special. Because I know if, the two of you got to know each other.
You hardly touched your food.
Oh, I'm not that hungry.
I'm sure.
And she used to have a
Yeah.
eating disorder, I think.
No, nothing. Nothing.
Her character, that
What's
is.
going on?
I'm going to stir things up.
What are you talking about?
Your mom called me the other day.
My mother? Why? What about?
To talk about you.
I can't believe this.
She said that you had an eating disorder.
Yep. I remember that.
She told you?
Well, she told me that it was an emotional problem and that you had to be put in the hospital.
How could she do this?
Hey, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
No. I understand. She is completely against us.
Mother, set on ruining our relationship. Hey, where are you going?
I'm gonna go call her and tell her to go
No.
Oh, God.
No.
Okay, that was bad.
She wants to
And it sounded like it definitely sounded like it was ADR, so that was the best take.
me. You and me. I mean, we gotta start our own life. This is our home. You don't have to leave. Nobody is ever gonna run your life again. Ever.
Oh, God. Why are they always making out hardcore? Ugh. Oh. Oh. Okay. That's enough. Okay. All right. That's great. Cut. Thank you.
class at 2, so I waited around for like over half an hour, but she never showed.
I don't understand any of this. Maisie, who is this Kevin Shane?
I mean, I know he comes from the Denver area. Pretty much keeps to himself. I can't even say I've ever seen him with any friends or anything. What did they say at the dean's office?
Nothing. No laws have been broken, so privacy laws prevent them from giving me any information. Do you think I'm crazy?
Yes.
Am I jumping to wild conclusions?
Of course not.
Sure.
I just don't know what set her off. Monday I get back to the dorm and her stuff had been totally cleared out.
Nothing. No forwarding address. Nothing. I even tried phoning his apartment, but there was no answer.
Leave this.
Okay, so this is how mommy tracks her down. I remember when Encore used to play this on a something of a regular basis, and
I walked 2 miles to get to that payphone. I could have made
someone, a friend of mine at the time, called me to ask me what I was doing. So I just watched a movie, and he asked me the title, and I told him, and he just burst into hysterical laughter. Like the title was the most ridiculous thing he'd ever heard in his life, and it kind of is. It's not a good title. It's really kind of corny and cheesy.
Used to laugh and have such a good time.
But that was the name of the book. Pretty sure. Yeah, it was.
Yes. Hi, this is Laura Lewison.
Laurel Lewison. I don't like that.
I don't know why they can't put a phone there. I mean, they can put a phone anywhere.
Yes. Yes, I'm still here. No order. Did you look up my name as well? Yes. Thank you very much. There was never a phone order. I never put in for a phone order.
Oh no.
He lied to me. Jackson, I know that he messed with my car. All he wants to do is keep me a prisoner.
Oh no. Listen to the intensity of that music.
Thank you so much for this. My son will be very grateful. He's sure he left it behind when he moved.
I'll be upstairs. Call me when you're done.
She's pretty good with the sleuthing, I must say. And isn't she like a doctor or something? Mother? She's piecing things together.
I told you on the phone, Mrs. Lewison, you are wasting your time coming all the way to Colorado. There's nothing I can do for you. I just don't know where else to turn. We have nothing on Kevin Shane. His parents died in a ski accident. Nothing suspicious about it. He wasn't even
A
here when it
ski
happened.
accident? Shouldn't it be skiing accident?
If there was something as a juvenile, it would be sealed. I see. Sorry, look, I'll keep my ear to the ground. If something comes up, I'll call you. Okay. Thank you very much for your time. Excuse me, Detective Unger? Do you know who this girl is, Erin Meadows? Yeah, she disappeared about 2 years ago. Why?
So it was 2 years?
Kevin had a photograph of her in his apartment. It didn't have the writing on it, but it's the same girl, I'm sure of it. She looks a lot like my daughter. I busted my butt on that case. The parents were devastated. Nothing ever came of it. Did she know Kevin Shane? They may have gone to the same school, but I have no connection. Did you find out? Yeah, I still have my files, but I would remember. I had a very strong suspicion about a boy named Billy Jones.
Billy Jones.
Oh, no. No, listen, I'm booked out of Denver tonight. Would you please call me if you find out anything? Here's my card. Call collect anytime, day or night. Thank you.
Hi, this is Lucy. I'm calling. You've got an overdue tip. Hello, Mrs. Lewison. It's Detective Unger. I tried to page you at the airport, but I guess your flight left on time. Anyway, I'm faxing you what I have on Kevin Shane. No prior, no juvenile record. Pretty squeaky clean all around. I don't suppose this is much help to you, but it's all we've got.
My God, it's not him.
She has an overdue tape at the video store.
Detective Unger,
She's
thank you for getting
bad.
back to me. Well, that picture of Kevin Shane, it's not the same boy. Well, that's the only Kevin Shane we've got. Well, what about that other boy, the one you think killed the girl? Can you get me his picture? Billy Jones? I'll see what I can do. I'll get back to you. Okay, thank you.
I never understood in the older like TV movies or sitcoms and stuff, whenever somebody would disconnect a call on a cordless phone, there wouldn't be like a beep. It would be like a tone, like they'd pushed 1 or something. And the same thing would be like would happen with cell phones too, for a while.
Honey, do you know that your car's still running?
I was afraid to turn it off. The guy from the auto club said the wire's missing. I know you did something to it.
Honey, I would
I
never.
know you never even placed an order for the phone.
Well, someone must have screwed up.
Stop lying! All you want to do is keep me locked away here.
That is not true. I got this place. I took out Elise. I went into Hawk for us.
I know you follow me. People see you spying.
Your friends are against us. I told you that. Oh, you found someone else.
Oh god.
How would I have the time? You're all over me every second.
Oh, well then take your crap. Here, take all of it.
Go to hell. What? Are you gonna let me out?
No, Laura. I know I'm obsessive, but I wouldn't be like this if I didn't love you so much.
No. This is not love. Not a normal love. I don't know what this is.
Listen. Love me.
I'm pretty sure she was packing dishes.
And relax. I know you love me.
Kevin, please. Please.
Okay, let me help you with your stuff.
So she came back for her dishes instead of just staying clear. I can only imagine what this would be like playing in a theater. Jesus Christ.
No strings, no expectations.
Look, it's just there is unfinished business between me and Kevin. And until I sort things out, I still want to
I don't know what's worse when it comes to TV movies, especially TV movies from this era. It's like either the music that is written and recorded specifically for the movies, or the pop songs from like 7, 10 years prior, that they were able to get the rights to, I guess, because they were cheaper. But I remember in like two TV movies from this era, from the 95, 96 era, they played Heaven is a Place on Earth by Belinda Carlisle, which was not a popular song at that time. Oh my god, is he getting beaten up by the boyfriend just like in Fear? He did. Except, not as brutally. Oh, please lose this music. You do? Oh. Jesus Christ.
So, 2 years ago, they tore the building down, pour a layer of cheap concrete, and bingo. They had a parking lot for the new mall. It's recession time. They're at it again.
Aaron Meadows disappeared 2 years ago.
Why do you think it's Aaron Meadows?
Because it's a small town.
Why do you think it's her?
Well, we'll find out what pathology's done with the teeth.
If they find any.
Alright, I don't even remember if this is where she's just waking. Oh, there she is.
Just came for my things. I don't
She came back. Oh my god, are you stupid? She really wants them plates.
Professional help. I drove you away. I know what I did. I never learned to trust love or...
Hold on a minute. You could so sweet and wonderful.
I mean, it's gonna take the kind of time it breaks me down. There were good times, though, right? I mean, there were some good times.
Oh, God.
I know, I won't hold you.
Please.
Yeah, I'll just let you. Laura? I won't feel like such a failure if we could just stay and as friends, you know?
Oh, God.
Just those good times.
Oh, are you really that dumb? This is a Tori Spelling TV movie. What the fuck am I saying?
You thought it was gonna be easy to get away from me.
Mm.
Yeah, it's coming up with the facts right now.
Yeah, we had a good picture on file.
Oh, it's him. Billy Jones. Are you sure? Yes. He's a killer and he's got my daughter.
Oh, no.
You spoke to Colorado. That boy is a killer.
The boy was knocked around a few foster homes. That doesn't make him a killer.
You talked to Detective Unger? They found that girl's body. He's
Her
gonna be a suspect.
detective work goes on for way too long. It's like all she does throughout the movie.
Mrs. Lewison, I understand how you feel.
She's an overprotective, overbearing mother for maybe 20% of the movie. And then the rest of the time, she's just trying to peel back the layers and figure out who Ivan's character really is. And she's talking to people, she's doing all kinds of research, she's getting faxes, she's going here, she's going there. What the fuck? It's getting to be overkill. I can only imagine what it was like in the book.
Somebody really screwed this thing up.
Yeah, probably that idiot at the dealership.
No guarantees. I'm hurt you. Is this Miss Lewison's card?
I called it in.
I have to have a member sign for it.
Well, I'll give it a try if you want, man. Last time I tried, she threw up all over me.
Good luck. See ya.
Say you wouldn't happen to know the way to the Barrington Lake turnoff.
Straight through the junction, it's on your left.
in touch with Detective Unger.
Oh, she's just doing more detective work. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Right here. Well, can you have her page me or something? Yes, that's my cellular number. Please have her call as soon as possible.
I can't remember the last time I heard somebody say the word cellular. Like the full word. Cellular.
Something wrong?
Dispatcher said somebody just used the same card about an hour ago. They want me to check.
Where did it say?
Barrington, she said.
Barrington? That's on the way to my cabin. Listen, can you fix the tires here?
Oh, no way. I got 5 other calls waiting for me.
I really need my car. This is an emergency.
Yeah, lady, it is always an emergency. Look, I'll take your car to the shop. They'll fix it there.
Will this fix it here?
Kevin. This is my mother's place. How did you find this?
Now, if he's trying to hide out from her mother, why would he take her to her mother's cabin? What kind of goofiness is that?
Drug me.
I love you. And I know you love me. You just need some quiet time away from your friends, your mother.
Where are the car keys?
Why do you want to look at me? This place is perfect. You and me alone.
No, there's nothing here. There's no food. There's no phone.
There's no dishes. And we know how much you need the dishes.
I'll get us something.
Don't. This is kidnapping.
No. No, this is just a guy and a girl away on a romantic weekend. That's all.
No.
Why now? Why now, huh? You're thinking about someone else.
Oh, God.
You're thinking that I'm not good enough.
No.
Huh? Not worthy because of where I come from. Because I never had the money.
What? Money? What are you talking about? You're the one who was always talking to my parents. I'm scared to hear it.
I didn't have any parents.
Oh, my God. I'm trying so hard not to laugh.
They were trying to be something that they weren't. They lied to me.
No. Oh, never mind.
From the beginning, you lied.
This is really, really bad.
But I lied about wanting us to break up. It wasn't me who wanted to end this. It was my mother.
I feel like I'm watching The Room.
She hates you. Because I love you.
You still love me?
Yes. I love you so much.
Oh, my God.
You're lying to me.
No, I want you to believe me.
You're lying to me. I'll know you up to me.
Oh, God. They're not going to start making out again, are they? How the fuck did he ever get a career as an actor in anything other than community theater? Oh my god.
Baby, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. Come out. Come out.
She's got an axe. Here comes mommy to the rescue. Alright, could we pick up the pace? There's way too much time in between bad acting. I need some more over the top dialogue and some scenery chomping. Oh. Well, we got some scenery chopping, so that's something. Oh my god. Uh-huh.
Too late.
Oh no. Did he punch her in the face? Oh my god. I think he punched her mother in the face. Oh my god. This is so stupid. And I can't believe I just bought the DVD. Oh my god. I think Death of a Cheerleader is actually less cheesy than this. And that says a lot. I hate in these kinds of movies when people, usually girls, try to get away by way of boat. What, when, how is that ever a good idea? I mean, especially when unless it's a motorboat. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever heard her scream like this before. Oh god. Please, please, please stop. I can't believe that she actually campaigned to have this movie put out on DVD. If I were her, I would want this to be so forgotten so quickly. I wouldn't even want it to be aired. I would try to stop it from getting aired the first time. I hate when she says, "Mommy." Mommy. Okay, you're only 52. Mommy.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Are you all right?
How did you find me?
You're out of club car. Where's Billy?
Oh my god.
Kevin, don't.
It was Billy. Billy Jones. He lied to you. Shut up! He killed a girl.
I told you to shut up, bitch!
You
Oh.
killed her at Meadows. The police know about you, Billy. They found her body. Give up now.
It's too late for that.
No, Kevin, no. She's the one. She's the one that lied. She lied about you and me from the beginning. She's the one that wanted to bring us up. Look, I believe in you. I made a mistake. I'm so sorry.
Little reverse psychology or something? Or what? Manipulation? What the fuck? Whatever it's called. You know how you can tell when it isn't over when you in a movie like this? When one of the characters says it's over.
You going tonight? No, I gotta take you. With who? Preston. He's taking me out to see bands. Oh, you are so lucky. Hey, Preston.
Yeah, I remember his look here. He's got the scruff and he's got like a mullet or some shit like that. Oh god, everybody involved must be so proud. Oh my god. So yeah, that was Mother May I Sleep with Danger. As always, thank you for staying with me to the bitter, bitter, bitter end. I don't know how I made it through. But yeah. Jeez. That was something. There are no words to describe how I feel right now. But I hope you feel just as whatever. Anyway, yeah. So thanks again. And until next time, this is Brandon Ford wishing you all unpleasant dreams.